Alright, what's up guys? You're here with Josh Bailey. Welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today I'm doing a Q&A because I feel that this was much needed. A lot of people follow me on social media and they see me post great workouts, food, and lifestyle stuff, but they don't actually know who I am. So I wanted you guys to understand who you're following instead of just watching a figure that you think is in shape. So let's get going. Okay, so basic questions we're gonna start off with. Age, I'm 31. I just turned 31 April the 16th, 1991. So I am a 90s baby. Height, 5'10", 5'10 and a half. If I'm going for it, I'm gonna give myself 5'11", on the stat sheet. As far as weight, I tend to fluctuate depending on how I wanna look. I fluctuate between 210 and 205. So if I'm 205, I wanna look leaner, and I feel like at that time I'm moving a little bit more. But I'm 210, it's usually because I'm probably carbing up and I'm just trying to get a more massive look as far as, muscle wise. Those are my two weights I like to fluctuate with. And the body fat, I haven't really checked. I don't check body, I don't really keep it. I go off of how I look and feel. So I'm gonna guess my body fat is between 8 and 9. As long as you look good with your shirt off, is all that really matters. Where do I live? Where am I from? So I'm from Richmond, Virginia, small town, but I've lived everywhere. Okay, and that can be for like another video, but I lived in New York, I've lived in Dubai, Bahrain, Macedonia. I also went to school in Pennsylvania and Delaware. So I've lived a few different places, and I've spent a lot of summers in Miami, like South Beach. So I'm pretty well rounded as far as where I live. So, but currently I still do live in Richmond, and I'm trying to choose for like my long-term living situation now. So between California, like LA, or Miami, somewhere in Florida. So let's move on. When did I start lifting and how long have I been training? I was in Europe one time, right? I was in Europe I was AAU basketball, played for a USA team, and I saw this one guy, he was ripped. I mean, I think I was 13 at the time. Even before 13, I did karate, and we did push-ups, and we ran miles, we had fitness tests, so I was kind of working out then, but that's just through athletics. But when I got inspired to actually lift weights, this was that time. And once I saw that guy, I came back and I started working out, dumbbells, pull-ups, just kind of beginner lifts. And then once I turned 18 after my senior year is when I really started training hard. I was going for like 2-3 hours a day, every day, because my next goal was going to college and trying to go to NFL. So that's when I really started pumping iron. Where did I get my passion? I feel like my passion for fitness, I kind of enjoy always working out. But once I moved to New York, I saw an energy that people had. Like, everybody was actually active, and I've never seen that before. You go to the park, they're active. You go to the mall, people are moving fast. You go to the gym, playground, everybody's ripped and in shape. So that's where the energy came from. And I think from there, I actually became a personal trainer. What inspired me to be a fitness influencer? I actually never wanted to be a fitness influencer, and I didn't even know what a fitness influencer was. It just kind of like popped up on me. I've always been like some type of digital creator where I did show what I was doing because I was actually a personal trainer trying to grow my business, but I was just using it to try to help more people and kind of get clients. Once COVID hit is when there was like no other way. All right, how are you gonna make money? You're either gonna just train people virtually, or you're just gonna try to reach more people, and then that's just how I started, and I got to where I am now. So, how can I grow my social media? That's not really an easy question, because people think you have to do stuff that's not you. I think just being you and doing it for a long enough time, trial and error, figure out what works for you and what doesn't. And then even if it's frustrating, even I get frustrated now of trying to grow more, but you just have to, I guess, enjoy the process, because you never know when your time is. Maybe I started it, I'm gonna say like 2-3 years ago when I actually tried to build a following, and then it didn't happen until 2 or 3 years later. And then sometimes people do it in a few months and they just go boom. So just take your time and keep going. Do you have a job outside of social media? No, I don't. But I actually had 2 jobs when I started doing social media. I I was a trainer. I was doing group classes, and I always posted. It's still every day. That's how important it was. You know, as it started getting momentum, I didn't know that I would be as free as I am now. Even if you have a job, you better keep doing it. Just like it's your job. Let's see. What sports did I play growing up? I was an all-year athlete, so I played baseball, football, basketball. I've actually tried everything. I've tried tennis, do a little bit of bowling. You know, this stuff was kind of like for fun, but I actually did it, and I actually like to play hockey too. So I probably can play almost any sport. Pretty athletic there. Can you still throw a football? I can still throw it. Probably not as fluent as I used to, but I can still let it rip for about 60, 70 yards. You know, just off of power now. So what motivates you? What keeps you motivated? I know you hear it all the time, but like having a why motivates you. I think motivation is temporary. Yeah, you have it and you lose it, and you get it and you lose it again. Motivation is not always enough. It's just being disciplined, you know, and consistent. So if you're not motivated, you still know in the back of your mind, if I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna get there. So you just have to do it no matter what. Tired, sleepy, sad, angry, get over it and just keep going. All right, know the end goal, have the end goal in sight. As far as what supplements I use, I pretty much only take protein powder. I use Opti Greens 50, which is like a probiotic type of drink. Shake, which you guys can find at First Form, is what I use now. And I use Ignition. That's like a recovery supplement to help you get your glycogen levels back up after hard workout. Am I natural? Yes. So people look at me now, and I've been doing this for, I told you I was like 18 when I really started. So now I'm 31, a good 12 years of consistently working out. I don't think I've taken off more than a week or two, and I only took off, I think, that 2 weeks because I broke my foot, but after that, I still went to the gym on the scooter. So, hey, no excuses. You gotta get it done no matter what. Macros, I think I missed something. My current training split. I don't know if you guys kind of go off of, right now, I do mostly a bro split. And people think, oh, bro split is not good scientifically, doesn't work, but the bro split gives me a day where I can just focus on that one muscle group. So we do chest Monday, back Tuesday, or I'll do legs Tuesday, back Wednesday, then I'll do shoulders, legs, arms. So I just give my muscles a rest period. So I'd go with a push and a pull, then I just break it up with legs. I train only 5-6 days out of the week. I do think taking rest days are crucial. So if you're training 7 days of just weights, I don't think that's good. Active recovery is great. So if you're just gonna walk, ride a bike, do some leisure stuff that's kind of, you know, keeps you in motion, then that's good. But training 7 days, it's not good for your body. Favorite least exercise to do? Ooh, it's a hard one. I can tell you my favorite, well, I give it to you. Burpees have to be like number one. Who likes to do burpees? You know, once you get in the zone, burpee is good, but favorite to least, I'm gonna just give you body part. I have a love-hate relationship with legs. Like, I hate to start doing them, but once I get them going, it makes me feel the most achieved. So I started to love what I hate doing. All right, big key. Love what you hate doing, because whatever you hate doing is probably what you need to do to get to the next level. So start doing that. How much cardio do I do? I used to rarely do cardio. And when I mean like doing cardio, I mean like getting on a treadmill and just walking or running on there. I actually like to do stuff active. So I'll play basketball, whatever is kind of like active. I can do the rowing machine or some type of competition. I can push sleds. I can go run outside, but just doing treadmill stuff, rarely, never. So I'm gonna give you maybe 2 times a week, 2 to 3 times, depending on how I'm trying to look. How many calories do you consume a day? I used to measure calories, and then I stopped. Why? Because it takes so much time to track every single day. So what I've done, I will track it maybe once or twice, understand what foods do what, but I also want you guys to know that since I don't count, I do like intuitive macros, where I basically know what I'm eating, but I go off of how I feel. So that's another video, but just so you guys know, I don't really track my macros. Do I drink alcohol? Rarely, but I will on some occasions. What does a day of eating look like for you? I actually have a video in the past that I've done, but I'll do another one for you so you guys can see it in more detail. Favorite healthy snack? That's either gonna be some salted cashews, just a quick apple. Apple I like, I'll go with Honey Crisp or like a Gala, I don't know how you say it, but you guys understand me. How do you avoid cravings for junk food? I really don't, you know. Actually, I've been failing recently. I mean, I had a bowl, maybe like 6 bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch the past 2 nights, you know. But it hasn't caught up yet, you know. But as soon as it does catch up, I'll probably cut it out for like a week or 2. Favorite cheat food, cheat meal, pizza all day. And I'm actually, pizza and dairy doesn't do me well, so that's definitely occasional. But if I don't have pizza, I'm going for, I mean, everything that I like that the cheat meal has dairy in it. I'm going for like pancakes, stuff like that. You know, all the good stuff. Do I use creatine? No, I don't use creatine. I've used it one time. I mean, it turned everything around. It made me super explosive, super strong, fast. I mean, it's more intense. I got bigger, way faster, but what I'm doing now, I don't think I need it. But if you want to enhance your strength, you can definitely use creatine. Creatine is beneficial. You gotta drink a lot of water if you're taking it. But if you need something fast, that is the most natural way to go. Where's my job? My job is to help you guys, you know. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I did before, up until maybe 2 years ago. Now I literally just make content, try to help the most people I can with online programs and training and cooking and stuff like that, so everybody can be healthy, because America needs to be a better and a healthy place. As far as other places, but America is definitely #1 in obesity. Where did you get your passion for cooking? It came a long time ago. You're gonna laugh, but I think cornbread was like my favorite thing starting off. So yeah, get the Jiffy. You know, instead of just following a regular recipe, I would just put some more stuff in it, and people would be like, it was those and it was waffles. And I would just add the most like value to it to make it taste like, wow, what is it, you know? So that started when I was younger, and then after that, I ended up going to culinary school as a trade when I was in high school, and that's how I got a license to actually be a chef. Favorite thing to cook? I don't actually have a favorite. My goal is to make that other food like healthy and kind of like twisted so people can, you know, have the same look 365 days a year, you know, 24/7, just keep in shape, stay lean, and be happy with what you're eating. Hobbies outside of fitness. I just think I'm an active person. I like the movies. Movies is #1. I like traveling. I like culture. I like people from different places, you know, learning how different aspects of life work. I'm adventurous. You know, things that I want to do, some of the stuff are just like bucket list things like skydiving, scuba diving, kind of like dangerous stuff, but it's not something I can do on a daily basis. So if I was to just do something fun every day, what I do now is actually fun. Like making videos, working out, this stuff is actually like a release for me. So, you know, it's fun. Basketball and other activities, you know, anything pretty much that's active. Do I speak any other languages? I'm not fluent in any other language. You know, I'm kind of embarrassed that I went to school and took, I think, Spanish for like 2 years, and I really don't know that much of it. I speak a little bit of Macedonian, and I know a little bit of Arabic, but Arabic is very hard. How do you deal with insecurities? I have like high calf muscles, right? So not that they're small, but they're high. So some people have longer, they kind of call them like sprinter calves, where they'll be like shorter, and then you have longer calves, which makes the calf muscles look a little bit bigger. And then even if people don't even work out calves, it look like they work out calves, so they look bigger than mine, which I get sad about. But how many hours do I sleep? I don't sleep that much. I think right now I'm off at 4 hours, which is terrible. The most I'm gonna sleep in a day is 5 to 6 hours. Okay, more personal stuff. Stuff that I feel like everybody wants to know. Relationship status. Yes, I am married. You guys usually see me with the ring on my finger in every video. And I do have kids. I had my first son when I was 19. So now he is, oh gosh, 11. That's how you know I'm getting old, or just have too many kids. So in total, I have 4. That's crazy. 4, I'm gonna say that again, right? So with everything I do, it's hard to balance it, and that's a lot. That's shocking. So now you guys know. How many times a month do you have sex? Wow. You guys getting really personal here. I think we should skip that one. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Alright. Are you a millionaire? No. Working towards it, I wanna be it. Being a millionaire is not my goal. Helping as many people as I can is the goal, and if that makes me a millionaire, then I'll be a millionaire. But also, nobody in my family has been a millionaire. Nobody that, I say I have friends that are, but for me to actually get that and then create stuff for my kids and their kids and help other people, I think being a millionaire can be beneficial because I can reach and help more people. So that's one of my goals because I want to help and improve other things. Religious beliefs, I am a Christian. For me, being a Christian, I just feel like it helps me live by better principles. Treat others as you would want to be treated. Just have a kind heart, show love always, and forgive. Like, there's so many things about being a Christian that I can relate to life. Taking care of your body, stuff like that. Yes, I am a Christian, and this pretty much wraps up our Q&A for this video. I think we have more to come, and if you guys have any other questions, I love answering questions because I really don't show it as far as my social media, because now it's kind of just like fast paced. You're talking about boom, boom. This is where I want to get to know you guys a little bit more, and I want you guys to know me a little bit more. So if you have any questions, comments, you want another video, please leave them below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Click the like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.